Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. As the holidays approach, we're surrounded by stories of warmth, family, and togetherness. But what if I told you one of the most touching holiday tales comes from one of Gotham's coldest villains? Today, we're diving deep into the surprisingly heartwarming redemption of Mr. Freeze, and why his story is the perfect, albeit unconventional, Christmas story. When you think of Mr. Freeze, you probably picture his iconic dome, his freeze gun, and his single-minded, often destructive pursuit of a cure for his terminally ill wife Nora. He's a character defined by ice, living in a world of sub-zero temperatures, and this isn't just a gimmick. It's powerful symbolism. Ice, in his story, represents more than just a physical state. It's a metaphor for emotional detachment, for a heart frozen by grief and loss. Victor Fries wasn't born a villain. He was a brilliant scientist, a loving husband whose entire world collapsed. His transformation into Mr. Freeze is a tragic one. He encased himself in a cryogenic suit, not just to survive, but as a physical manifestation of his emotional state. He shut himself off from the world, from empathy, from everything except his singular mission. The cold became his shield, protecting a heart that was too broken to feel anything else. This is where the holiday connection becomes so powerful. Christmas is all about warmth, connection, and hope. It's the antithesis of everything Mr. Freeze has become. His icy layers and frosty attacks create a stark, visual contrast to the cozy, decorated streets of Gotham during the holidays. This contrast isn't just for visual effect. It highlights the emotional core of the season. While everyone else is gathering by the fire, Mr. Freeze is alone in his fortress of ice, a physical representation of profound loneliness and isolation. The beauty of his best stories, especially those set during Christmas, is how they use this contrast to explore deep human themes. One of the most iconic examples is the Batman, the animated series episode, Christmas with the Joker. While the main plot is about the Joker, there's a silent, powerful scene at the end. Batman is reviewing surveillance footage, and he sees Mr. Freeze in his cell at Arkham. It's Christmas, and Freeze has a small snow globe. He opens it, and a tiny ballerina figure pirouettes to a gentle melody. He shakes it, watching the snow fall, and a single tear rolls down his cheek. In that moment, he isn't a supervillain. He's just a man mourning his lost love during a time that amplifies that loss. It's a gut-wrenching scene that adds incredible depth to his character. This idea was explored even more directly in the new Batman Adventures episode Holiday Nights. In this story, on New Year's Eve, Mr. Freeze plans to use a cryo-generator to freeze all of Gotham at the stroke of midnight. It seems like a classic villain plot, but Batman and Robin discover the truth. He's not trying to destroy the city. He's trying to create a new beginning, a world frozen in time, free from the pain and suffering that took Nora from him. His motivation is rooted in a twisted, desperate form of hope. The emotional climax of this story is what truly defines it as a holiday tale. Batman and Batgirl find Freeze at Gotham Cemetery, at Nora's grave. He's not there to fight, he's just there to be with her. He explains that on this night, he feels his loneliness more than ever. Batman, instead of just arresting him, shows him a moment of compassion. He understands the pain that drives Freeze. This moment of empathy from Batman is crucial. It's a flicker of warmth in Freeze's cold world. It suggests that even the most frozen heart can be touched by understanding and kindness. This is the essence of the holiday spirit, isn't it? Forgiveness and second chances. Mr. Freeze's story, at its best, is a powerful exploration of these themes. He has done terrible things, yes, but his actions are born from a place of immense love and desperation. During the holidays, a time when we're encouraged to look past faults and see the good in people, his character becomes a litmus test for our own capacity for empathy. Can we forgive someone who has lost their way so completely? Can we believe in their potential for redemption? His struggle is a reminder that even in our darkest, most isolated moments, the possibility of connection and warmth still exists. The journey from the cold, detached villain back towards the man he once was, Victor Fries, is a powerful narrative of healing. The holidays provide the perfect backdrop for this journey, the season's emphasis on love, family, and miracles makes his quest for a cure for Nora feel even more poignant. He's not just fighting for her life. He's fighting for the life they could have had, for the warmth of a home and the joy of a shared future. The contrast between his cold, scientific world and the magical, emotional spirit of Christmas is what makes his story resonate so deeply. It's a story that says that no one is beyond hope. It tells us that even when we feel completely frozen by grief or despair, a single act of kindness, a moment of understanding, can begin to thaw the ice. Mr. Freeze represents the extreme of what can happen when love is twisted by tragedy. But his story also holds the key to its own resolution, the rediscovery of human connection. The warmth he's missing isn't just physical. It's the warmth of empathy, compassion, and community, and that's a message that fits perfectly with the spirit of the season. So this holiday, when you're watching your favorite Christmas movies, maybe give a thought to Mr. Freeze. His story might be chilly, but at its core, it's a beautiful and tragic tale about love, loss, and the enduring hope for a second chance. It reminds us that the greatest gift we can give is warmth, in every sense of the word. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of Gotham's most complex characters, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content. Let me know in the comments which villain you think has a surprisingly deep story. Stay safe, stay warm, and have a wonderful holiday season. See you in the next video.